The chairman of this occasion, General E.K. Wachuku, retired. Friends and colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly delighted to be here with you all to witness the presentation of Dakuku Peterside's latest publications, Beneath the Surface and Leading in a Storm. Dakuku is in every sense an eternal optimist, perhaps one of the most optimistic people that I know, especially about Nigeria and her destiny. When others are content to sit on the sidelines, muttering, "sit down, look," or declaring that nothing ever changes, Dakuku refuses to accept that narrative. Instead, he keeps writing, he keeps analyzing, he keeps proposing ideas and solutions. And what makes his optimism compelling is that it is not born of naivety or distance. He's not one of those who looks on from the gallery condemning those politicians as irredeemable. No, he has been in the trenches himself. He knows the rigors, the frustrations, and the possibilities of partisan politics. His voice, therefore, is not that of an armchair critic, but one who has wrestled with the system and still believes in its potential. Like many of us, he is pained by the endless cycles of promise that never become prosperity, by the many missed opportunities for national greatness. But unlike many, he has not surrendered hope. He remains convinced that the promise of Nigeria's destiny will yet bear fruit, and that virtuous leadership is possible, and that the dream of a just and prosperous nation can indeed be realized. And so he writes. One of Dakuku's most remarkable gifts, I think, is his ability to capture in words the complex nuances that we often struggle to articulate. In one of his deeply perceptive articles, and I urge you to read it, titled Justice as an Economic Commodity, Justice as an Economic Commodity, he writes with striking clarity, justice comes with a price tag. If money, proximity, and muscle can influence the outcome, courts then cease to be institutions of order and they become markets of outcomes. The harm is immediate and layered. Entrepreneurs learn to calculate a new line in their budgets called friction, the cost of adjournments, the premium for speed, and the fee for outcomes. Politicians bother less about the votes of the people and focus more on the votes of judicial officers. Election disputes are the most glaring stage for our worst habits. Compressed timelines on paper, elastic timelines in practice, and outcomes that feel more strategic than judicial. In commercial law, the ease with which enforcement can be stalled tells investors everything they need to know. In public interest litigation, compliance with court orders by public bodies often depends on whether obedience is politically convenient. The message to citizens is consistent and devastating. The law is negotiable, end of quote. But what stands out in his writings, including this piece that I've just quoted from, is not merely the sharpness of his critique, but the constructiveness of his ideas for reform. He doesn't stop at the diagnosis, he offers prescriptions. And in this particular article, he offers several prescriptions. I counted 7 in all. And he just never stops writing. And so today, I join so many others who are here and many who are yet to join us in celebrating not only a great writer, but devoting his time and resources to document his thoughts but also a firm believer in the possibilities of our country, and a believer in the truism indeed that individual voices, courageously and thoughtfully expressed, can shape the national conversation and drive change. Well done, my brother. God bless you all. Thank you.